So Gary, immediately after our 1-1 draw away to Truro, what are your immediate thoughts?
Immediate thoughts are, look, whatever, that's a fabulous point. I've just said that in there, but we're really disappointed because, you know, at 1-0, as I say, if we probably don't score and it goes to 0-0, then we come off and say it's a fabulous point. But because we're 1-0 up with seconds to go, it feels slightly different. But yeah, look, it's a really, really good point. We're annoyed. We have a number of chances to win the game. We have a stonewall penalty in the first half. It's the most. I don't normally talk about refs. By the way, I think that the refs had an okay game, but it's the most blatant penalty I've seen, I think, in my time. So he pulls it back for an earlier infringement. He's played the advantage, but it you know, when people watch it back, they'll see that's the most blatant penalty decision ever. But then we have a number of really good chances. Tom Mayhew has a really good chance with a header. He has another really good chance from a cut-back cross and puts it over. Freddie Grant has another really good opportunity from a header. So we've created loads tonight. And then, like I said, we've been outstanding at the back. So it's a really, really good point. And again, we're frustrated. The lads are frustrated because there's 2 fouls towards the end, which allows them just to create the only tiny bit of momentum that they really had in the game towards the end, because there's a foul on the keeper and it is a foul, and then there's a blatant two-handed push, and I get it's difficult because there's 22 players in the box at that point, but look, I'm really pleased and I'm delighted because, like I said, that's a fabulous point. We've done over 700 miles in these 2 games. We spent 7 hours, or we'll spend 8 hours on a coach back and forth here tonight. So I'm really, really pleased. That's a great point, a battling point, and we've deserved more.
You mentioned Freddie Grant, how good he was defensively today, but would you imagine him being the penalty winner today?
He was excellent. Look, Freddie's you know, he's been in really good form. He's headed everything tonight. He's done the same again on Saturday. So I thought him and Luke Haynes were outstanding. Were outstanding at the heart of that defence. So as I said, you know, against one of the league's top marksmen. I know we haven't managed to keep him out tonight, but in terms of his all-round game, those 2 have kept him really, really quiet. So they can be proud of themselves for that. And like I said, to go again, a couple of, you know, Alex Bray and Tyreek to go again after Saturday and what they put into Saturday's game, to do a similar thing tonight in front of nearly 3,000 people and a crowd that you know, were cheering everything for them. We've done really well. And I know the question was about Freddie, but yeah, look, he did really well. And like I said, that probably should have been the second penalty we had in the game.
Looking ahead, we've done, as you said, nearly 800 miles in 2 days, back to base on Saturday against another top team in Eastbourne who currently sit top of the league. What are your thoughts ahead of that one?
Yeah, it'll be another really difficult one. We should be going into that game, like I said, closer to them than what we are tonight, because we haven't got another deserved 2 points on top of the one that we've taken. But it'll be a really tough game. You know, I've spoken to their manager a number of times, and yeah, they're a good side, really well organised. And then, yeah, no, this year they've been super efficient. Don't concede many, and you know, they're grinding out and winning games, and you know, they've recently put 5 past Hemel in a recent game. So look, it'll be a real tough game. But yeah, look, one that we'll hopefully, like I said, and when we patch everybody up after tonight, we'll really look forward to on Saturday.